हेलो मेरे प्यारे बच्चों. Welcome back to another quick revision explainer for your exams. Today we're going to tackle a super important chapter, nationalism. I know. It sounds a bit heavy, but trust me, by the end of this, you'll be answering every question like a pro. Okay, let's get right into it.
First up, let me ask you a simple question. Just think about it. Whenever Virat Kohli hits a century, crores of us from every corner of the country, we all celebrate together, right? We feel this connection. We are all Team India. Now, have we met all these other fans? Nope, but we still feel like one big, giant family. Just hold on to that feeling, because that, my dear students, is the secret to understanding what a nation really is.
And boom, here's the official textbook definition. A nation is an imagined community. Now careful here, it's not imaginary like it's fake. No. It's imagined because you can't physically see it or touch it. I mean, you can't possibly shake hands with all 140 crore Indians, right? But in our minds, in our hearts, we share this powerful belief that we all belong together. It's just like that huge invisible community of cricket fans. So if a nation is this imagined thing, what are the ingredients that go into that imagination? What's it made of? Well, for your exam answers, you've got to remember 4 main pillars. These are the things that hold up the very idea of any nation. Here they are: shared beliefs, a common history, a defined territory, and shared political ideals. Just think of them like the 4 legs of a table, okay? Each one is super important. Now, let's take a closer look at each leg and see how it keeps the whole thing steady. The first pillar, and you could say it's the most important one, is shared beliefs. It's that gut feeling, that deep down instinct that makes you cheer like crazy for the Indian team and feel just a little bit sad when they lose. It's a collective identity, this powerful feeling that says, hey, we're all in this together. Pillar number 2 is history. A nation feels connected because it shares a past. Think about it. We all grow up hearing the stories of our freedom struggle against the British. We share these collective memories of heroes like Bhagat Singh and Rani Lakshmibai, and we honor the sacrifices made by our soldiers. This shared history creates a bond that is incredibly strong. Third up is territory. You know, a nation needs a home. And for us, it's the land of India, our Bharat Mata. When we think of our nation, we picture the mighty Himalayas, the holy river Ganga, the vast deserts of Rajasthan, the beautiful coasts of Kerala. This shared piece of earth, our motherland, gives our imagined community a physical address, a place to call our own. And the fourth pillar, which is absolutely crucial for a modern, diverse country like ours, is shared political ideals. What kind of country do we want to live in? Our founding fathers gave us the answer right there in our Constitution. It's a shared commitment to big ideas like democracy, secularism, liberty, and justice. This shared vision for the future is the super glue that holds all of our incredible diversity together. Okay, so nationalism sounds pretty great, doesn't it? It brings people together, gives us a sense of belonging, but, and this is a big but, like any powerful idea, it has a dark side. For your exams, it is so important to understand both sides of this coin. Nationalism can be a hero, but it can also be a real villain. Let's break it down. On one hand, as a hero, nationalism was the force that united us to kick the British out and fight for our freedom. It also helped create big, modern nations, like Germany and Italy, from a whole bunch of scattered little kingdoms. But then there's the villain side. That same force can turn aggressive and ugly. It can make one group feel it's better than another, which can lead to terrible conflicts, wars over land, and the violent breakup of large empires. So you see, it's a very delicate balance. On one side, nationalism brings us pride and unity, and we celebrate together. But if it tips too far, it can lead to anger and hostility towards people we see as different, whether they're from other nations or even minority groups within our own country. The key word here, bachon, is always balance. So how do we find this balance? How do we stay on the right side? Well, one of our greatest minds, the great Rabindranath Tagore, thought a lot about this. He was a true patriot, but he also gave us a very important warning about the dangers of a narrow and aggressive kind of nationalism. Wow, what powerful words. What Tagore is basically telling us is that loving your country is a good thing, but it's like glass. Our love for all of humanity, for every person on this planet, that's the real diamond. He's reminding us that our duty to be kind and just to everyone must always be bigger than our loyalty to just one country. So this brings us to India. How does a country with so many different languages, so many religions, and countless cultures,
how do we handle this tricky idea of nationalism? Well, Butchel, we have a superpower, and that superpower is called unity in diversity. Let's see how our country tries to be the hero version of nationalism. The real secret is written right inside our Constitution. You see, Indian nationalism isn't based on just one religion or one language. Our national identity is a political one. It says that it doesn't matter what your mother tongue is or which god you pray to. If you are a citizen of India, you have equal rights, period. Our Constitution is like a shield, protecting the rights of every single community. All right, pens down, ears up, it's time for some Paka Marks points. Get ready to take a mental screenshot. First question, how is a nation different from, say, a family or a tribe? The key phrase you absolutely must use is imagined community, held together by those 4 pillars we talked about. Got it? Good. Next, what are the limitations of nationalism? Just remember the villain side. It can divide people, cause conflict, and hurt minorities if it gets too aggressive. And third, what is national self-determination? Easy. It's the right of a people to rule themselves. That's the powerful idea that lit the fire of our entire freedom struggle. And so we end with this big, important question. This is really the challenge for our generation, for you. How can we love our country deeply, be proud of our culture, and at the same time be open, respectful, and friendly towards the entire world, just like Tagore advised? It's something to think about, isn't it? That's all for this quick revision, my dear students. All the very, very best for your exams. I know you are going to do wonderfully.